Hello friends, welcome once again. This is CA Rajiv, author of How to Profit from Technical Analysis. And I'm sure you have seen my various videos and you have liked them. If you have seen the videos and you have liked them, do share it with your friends. And if you want any or commodity or currency or crypto to get analyzed in my video, please mention below this video. You can mention in the comment section and I will analyze that. And I'm sure many of you have seen my videos of the last few days, and where I have discussed various stocks. Also, I have discussed Bitcoin analysis, and I have discussed using moving averages. I have discussed trend analysis, etc. So do keep watching the videos. And yes, before I forget, friends, today it is already Wednesday, and on Friday there will be a weekly stock analysis session. So if you are interested, be giving you one free trial session this Friday, that is on 7th of May, and it will be conducted 7:30 p.m. Friday India time. So those of you who are interested, definitely you can join in. And if you are interested, just email me at carajivkhatlawala.com at gmail.com, and I shall send you the link for the same. And yes, in this weekly stock analysis session, I usually analyze the Nifty, Bank Nifty, and 5 stocks. So yes, 5 stocks will be discussed for next few days trading or investing. Incidentally, one of the stock which I had analyzed on last Friday, those of you who have attended, in fact, as of right now, in 3 days, it has gone up by almost 13%, and it was up today 10%. So yes, you can definitely benefit from these analysis, and it will be a learning process also for you. So let us today analyze. I have been analyzing stocks, and also I have been analyzing cryptos. So I thought, let me analyze today the crude oil. So on your screen, just give me a 1 sec. Yes, on your screen, what you are observing is the chart of crude oil in dollar terms. So right now, as you can observe today, this is the last data, 5th of May, and right now, just as the US markets will open, the crude oil is at around $66, and we have seen a good run up in this crude oil also. And as we always see, what we do is we first of all analyze the trend and then try to anticipate what are the likely future movements. So this low was made in last November. Of course, this is not the lowest. It has gone $33 was the low it made in November 2020, and the current rise which it is happening is from this level. But if I compress the chart, what we will observe is that the entire rise has been right from the lows of around $10 that was in last April. Of course, I am ignoring this spike downwards where crude oil prices, futures prices went into negative territory. So even if we ignore that, $10 was the low made in April 2020. And from there, we are seeing a slow and steady rise, a higher high, higher low formation. Therefore, crude oil, technically speaking, is in an uptrend. Those of you who are not new to this, you can definitely go through my various videos which I've posted in the last few days, and you will understand how to approach any price chart. So yes, so let me draw the trend line now. Right from this $10, I will be joining as many lows as possible. And what we observe is that by joining these two intermediate lows, so this is the starting point, $10, and here we have $35 as one intermediate low. Another very similar low is at $37, and then I have extended the trend line. So this is the trend line which we'll use as the working trend line for this commodity. And let me thicken this line. Let me treat it as a blue line, because it is a since as you are aware, in my previous videos I have mentioned this, that I will thicken the line, which will tell me that this is the base trend line or the major trend line. In between also I can draw various such trend lines by joining the intermediate lows, but those will be called as the minor trend line. So this is a major trend line because I have drawn this from the starting of the current trend. So that will be called a major trend line. So as you can observe, friends, that the major trend line support right now is at $59. So unless and until crude oil breaks the $59 value, the price, the overall trend will remain on the positive side. As we can observe, recently it had given a correction from $68 to almost to a low of $57. It was a correction of around $10. From there, again, the upward movement has started, and therefore we will expect higher movements, higher prices in crude oil. Now, of course, probably you might be thinking that, okay, if the recent high of $67, which is very near to the current price, if that is broken, what is the price which we can target? So the target calculation is one of the most interesting things, and also the most difficult thing in price analysis. And so let me try to simplify that as far as possible. So now, for doing doing the target calculation, what we do is we check the overall trend first. So of course, as I just mentioned, it is the uptrend. We have drawn a trend line which is joining the lows. So this is the correct trend line, which is called the support line. Technically, it is called the support line because in an uptrend, I will join the lows. Now, let me try to join the highs. So, which can give me some idea as to where the price can go on the upside. So now I am trying to join. Please note, please observe that I am drawing the trend line by joining the highs. Now I will color this differently. I'll give it a green color. Why? Because this trend line, friends, is called a target line. It is not a resistance line. When I join, normally when I join the highs, we say that is a resistance line. But when in an uptrend, when I am joining the highs, it doesn't give me a resistance area. It actually gives me a target line. It is a target line. It gives me a target for the particular security. So therefore, friends, as we observe, this target line is right now placed, if I just put the cursor here, right now placed at around $73.60, approximately $74. Therefore, once the previous high of $67 or $68 is broken on the upside, we will expect the crude oil to test the target line, which is $74. So I am sure you have now understood the difference between a support line and a target line, and also the difference between a resistance line and a target line. Just to give you one at the cost of repetition, I will like to say this, that when in a downtrend, if you are joining the highs, then you will get what is called the resistance line. But in an uptrend, when you are joining the highs, it gives you a target. So that is why it is called a target line. And so on crude oil, we are seeing an approximate target of around $74. Now let us see also by compressing the chart. Let us see historically whether this $74 has any other relevance or not. So I'll just compress the chart to see some more data. And yes, before the crash of previous year, that is, when it went to the futures went below in the negative territory. Earlier, as we are seeing here, the price of crude oil has got a lot of resistance at the $68. So if we see here, this is 2019 April. The price of crude oil went to a high of 66 and then fell. Again, it rebounded. Here again, we see in the January 2020, it went to 63 and then it fell. So historically, we can say that this is a resistance line. So 66, 67 is a strong resistance. That is why, in fact, in the recent rise a few days back, which I mentioned here, in March, that is 8th of March 2021, it touched a high of 68 and then again fell back. But now it is showing signs of recovering back. And once this resistance is broken, we can say that crude oil is breaking 2 years of resistance of $66, $67. And in that case, the most recent high which it had made earlier was at 76. So let me mark that point also here. So I'll just mark that here, and that comes to around $76. So we can easily say, therefore, friends, just by analyzing the chart using the trend lines, we can say that beyond 67, the resistance of last 2 years, once it breaks that level, the crude oil can test between $74 to $76 is your target. So I am sure, friends, that this analysis has given you a lot of insights of how to draw the trend lines. Also, please note that whatever I'm discussing here on crude oil is applicable to any security which is having this sort of a price graph. So you can apply this on not only crude oil, but commodities, but also on currencies as well as on stocks. So friends, thank you very much for your time, and I am sure this video will add value to your understanding of price action. So if you like this video, do share it, and if you are new to this video series, do subscribe to my channel. Channel name is CA Rajiv, and I will be, as I upload more and more videos, you will get the indications. Just hit the bell icon so that you can get some indications when I go live next time. So thank you very much, and have a great and a safe day ahead. Thank you very much.